Hey everyone, Ryan Yackley here with QASymphony, and today I'm joined by Kevin Dunn, our VP of Product Strategy at QASymphony, and he's going to talk to us today about the session he's going to be presenting at our conference, Quality Jam 2017, that's going to be going on April 18th and 19th in Atlanta, Georgia. So Kevin, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me, Ryan, and I appreciate you guys inviting me back to Quality Jam to speak for the second year in a row.
Yeah, it was really hard to get you since you work at the company, but we had to fill up your time there, and we got you. And a lot of other people were trying to schedule at this time. So, I want to talk to you today. This topic, right? It's called macro trends and the useful testing tools that get it. What does that mean when you talk about these tools that get it? Give us a little insight into this presentation you're going to be doing.
Well, sure. I mean, I think we would all acknowledge that the testing world is ever changing and things are evolving very rapidly as people adopt popular methodologies around Agile and start to implement DevOps. And so a lot of the legacy tools, the historic dinosaurs in the market like HP, haven't really adopted their platforms to take advantage of these new trends and make tools that really align with what testers are doing today. So I hope to shed some light on some of the newer, up-and-coming, emerging tools that really get it. They really understand what testers want in their tools today.
Yeah, and some of the things you talk about of what tools actually get it, what it actually means, you gave us some insight in that. If you go in the schedule, you can actually see Kevin's post there about what he's going to be talking about. But two things were cloud hosting and architectural shifts. Could you talk to us more about what you mean by that in these tools that get it?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I think we see across the board there's a growing adoption in the cloud and people wanting to look for different solutions that allow them to leverage the cloud to scale, on demand at a reasonable cost. And so there's many tools out in the market, performance testing tools, automation tools, deployment tools that really help teams to take advantage of that. And so we see that as kind of a critical capability for many of the tools that people would be looking at in the market. In terms of the architecture piece, I think that a lot of what we're seeing is an adoption of new trends around containers, specifically NoSQL databases, things of that nature. And so not only are the applications that we're testing changing in architecture and kind of requiring different tools to be able to really test and understand those, but also we can take advantage of a lot of those capabilities in building up the testing tools we use ourselves so that, they're more scalable, more flexible, more responsive, and things like that.
Awesome. Yeah, well, thanks, Kevin, for that quick look at your presentation, the macro trends and the useful testing tools that actually get it. And you're going to be presenting on the 18th at 5 o'clock. What's going to happen after your presentation? Give us a little sneak peek into what our users can expect after your presentation.
Well, I'm excited, Ryan, to announce that we're actually renting out the world-famous Sweetwater Brewery for a nice little beer tasting party afterwards. So hopefully we can grab a drink afterwards, and anyone who attends my session can come give me some hopefully positive feedback on what they saw there today.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, a few drinks after a long day of testing at the testing conference will be a great time for us to all hang out and have a good time. And definitely, if you all are coming to the conference on April 18th and 19th at Quality Jam 2017, you can always grab a beer and come talk to Kevin afterwards. So Kevin, thanks again for joining us today to give us a little sneak peek on your session. And we hope we'll see you guys at Quality Jam 2017 coming up in April.
All right. Thanks, Ryan.